Before you sit down, please pick up some pieces of grass around you and arrange your chairs properly. Okay, so by the way, class, I am Miss Christine Zaira Prado, but you can call me Miss Prado, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, are all present today?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, can you still remember the discussion of the previous demonstrators? Okay. Can you still remember? Okay, so, then what is it? What was it? Yes?
And the previous discussion was all about the legend.
Legend. Okay, very good. So, you really did understand their subject. Now class, this time, we are going to discuss another interesting topic. Okay, so before we start, let us have an activity first. So our activity is called Game of Charades. Are you all familiar with that? Yes. Okay, so everyone please read the direction.
To begin the game, the player will pick a rectangle moving in the cloud. The player will take this to themselves. They are not allowed to speak during the acting. Each group will be given 3 minutes only to guess the title of the movie. Once the player completes their turn, the next player will then begin their acting. The group that will get all the correct answers will be the winner.
Okay, so I will divide the class into 2 groups. So this will be the group 1 and this will be the group 2. Okay, so you will choose 4 members. For each group, you will choose 4 members to act here in front. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so now let us begin. By the way, I will give you only 3 minutes to act here in front. Okay. So let's start from group 1. Who are your actors? 4. 1. Okay, timer starts now. Okay, so next actor. Oh, nag-do this tayo. Go, act.
Spider-Man.
Okay, very good, Spider-Man. Okay, next. 2 minutes left. Okay, next. Okay, very good. So, how many movie titles did group 1 guess? 4. Very good. Now let us proceed to group 2. Okay, so first, Okay, group 2, your timer starts now.
Inside down.
Okay, you're good. Second.
Labis.
Okay, very good. Now next.
Hunger Games.
The last one. Okay, very good. Tarzan. So, did all groups got the correct answer?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now let us give ourselves a good clap. Okay. So, was our game fun for you, class? Yes. Okay, very good. So this time we will proceed to our proper discussion. But before that, let us be acquainted first with our lesson objectives. Okay, so everyone please read our objectives.
At the end of the lesson, students can determine the parts of plot, arrange the parts of plot in a given story, state the importance of the unified plot of the story.
Okay, so this time we will have another activity. So I want you to get a 1/4 sheet of paper and I will give you 2 minutes only to answer this activity. Okay, please get 1/4 sheet of paper. And by the way, please read the directions first.
Identify the title of the story in which the following events happen. Then fill the part of what happened. Beginning, middle, or ending. Write the letter first, then the plot.
Okay, submit your papers now. Finish or not finish. Okay, so what is the answer for number 1, class? The title is
Encanto.
Very good. Then number 2.
Hunger Games.
Number 3.
Limbo and Marina.
The number 4. Number 5 is
Harry Potter.
Okay, very good. What can you say about our activity? Was fun? Okay. Okay, so this time we have Miss Rosalinda Luga to further discuss our topic for today. Let us welcome her.
Okay, so good afternoon once again. I am Rosalinda Luga, and it seems that you really enjoyed the activity that was prepared for you. Did you enjoy the activity, class?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Now, this moment, we are going to discuss our new topic. And our topic for today is all about the plot structure. Students, if I will say ready na, you will say aha, aha. And if I will say aha, aha, you will say ready na. Are you ready now to listen to our discussion? Ready na? Aha, aha. Okay, well then, let's start. Okay, so what is a plot structure? plot is the literary element that describes the structure of the story. So it shows the casual arrangement of events and actions within a story. So that is the definition of a plot structure. It is the arrangement of the events or actions in the story. Is the definition clear, class?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So the first part or the first page of the structure of the plot structure is called the exposition or the introduction. So exposition or introduction is the introduction to a story, including the primary character's name, settings, mood, and time. Is it clear, class?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the first structure in the plot. Next one. Then we have the rising action. So the rising action is all the events that lead to the eventual climax, including character development and events that create suspense. So after the introduction, here comes the rising action. So in this part or in this structure of plot, there is already a character development. So after the introduction, there is a development of character or there are actions of the character. Next one. Next we have the climax. Climax is the action in a plot with a series of relevant incidents that create suspense, interest, and tension in a narrative. So in climax class, this is where we can have the exciting part. Do you agree?
Yes.
Gana pag climax na. Okay, next one. Yeah, after the climax, we have the falling action. Falling action occurs right after the climax when the main problem of the story resolves. And then we have the resolution. Resolution is the final. So the final resolution is either good or bad of the conflict. And the resolution is the end of the story. So those are the plot is structure. So what are those plot structure again, class? Anyone? Yes? Yes, Nathaniel?
Define plot in the fire. Structure, exposition, raising action, climax, falling action, and then finally resolution.
Okay, very good. Let's give Nathaniel a best clap. Okay. Now, class, it seems that you really understand the plot structure. So I have here example of a plot structure. So we will have the story entitled "The Necklace" by Guy B. Maupassant. Are you familiar with this literature, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Who are familiar with this literature? Hands up, please. Only you, sir? Only you?
Yes.
Where's your name from?
Sorry.
Okay, so it's okay. So don't worry because in this plot structure, we're able to know what this the necklace all about. Okay. So can I request these people to please read the exposition? Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Years of living in a rich lifestyle and is jealous of others. She has a loving husband, but he doesn't understand how she feels.
Yes. So class, this is the exposition of the literature entitled "The Necklace" by Guy B. Maupassant. This is an exposition because in this plot structure, we will have here the introduction of the story, the author's name, the setting, and the mood. Is it clear, class?
Yes.
Okay, and decide to please read the rising action.
This husband tells her she should borrow jewelry from Madame Forrester. After her husband and herself are invited to a ball, she buys a good dress. When her husband gives her money, he was going to buy a gun.
Okay, so class, this is an example of a rising action because there are the series of relevant incidents that are included in this part that creates suspense, interest, and tension in the narrative. So in the exposition, it describes here the story or the main character, the setting, and the mode of the story. So in the rising action, there is a character's development. Is it clear, class? Yes. Okay. So in the rising action, Madame Forrester, Mathilde borrowed a diamond necklace to her friend Madame Forrester. So now, we will have here in the climax. Let us all read together.
Mathilde loses the necklace and has to pay a lot of money to replace it.
Okay, very good. Well read. Mathilde loses the necklace and has to pay a lot of money to replace it. So class, this is an example of a climax because it is in the highest point tension or drama in a narrative slot. So in the story, Mathilde loses the diamond necklace of her friend, and that is the climax. Is it clear, class?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have here the following action. Let us read all together the example.
Mathilde and her husband live their life in given more property. They and Gail also to lose saving up to replace the necklace.
Okay. So right after the climax, here we have now the following action. And the following action here is Mathilde and her husband live their life in even more poverty. So they can pay all the loans taken out to replace the necklace. Because in the story, they thought that the necklace cost a lot of money. Okay? So they paid back or they find a lot of ways to replace it. So that is the following action of the story. Is it clear, class?
Yes.
Okay, now we have the last part of the plot structure, the resolution. Let us all read together.
Mathilde finds out that the necklace she borrowed was a fake and does not worth a lot more money.
Okay, so that is the end of the plot structure. And that is the end of the story. Mathilde finds out that the necklace she borrowed was fake and does not worth a lot of money. So the moral lesson that we can get in this literature class is to always be contented with the life that we have. Okay? So that is the plot structure of the story The Necklace by Guy D. Maupassant. What are again the 5 plot structure? We have
Exposition, writing action, following action, and resolution.
Okay, so very good. So I guess that you already have a grasp on our lesson for today. Alright, class? So I hope that you learned something in our discussion for today. And I will give the floor now to Mom Pearlie Blessings. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Luga. Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, Mom.
Kindly group yourselves into 5, please. Alright. I have here the story entitled The 9 Billion Names of God by Arthur C. Clarke. I want you to read it, understand it, and then after that, you will be answering the guided question. I will only give you 1 minute to read the story. Thank you. Alright, your timer is up. Now who can give me the first question, guided question, which is, what is the importance of the name of God? And anyone, please?
So the question is, what is the importance of the names of God? So my answer is, the names of God are my answer is that the names of God are windows through which His characters is seen. The names tell us that He is the Most High God and possessor of heaven and earth. Then the eternal unchanging God, the Lord Adonai, and the God who is there, Jehovah Shammah, and much more.
Alright, thank you so much. That is correct. How about question number 2? How long have the monks been working on the list? Candy? Yes? Question number 2?
3 centuries.
Of course, that is correct. The answer number 2 is 3 centuries. How about number 3? Yes, Miss Lyra? The question is, what is the monk's goal?
Our answer is to compile a list of all of the possible names of God.
How about the number 4? Someone can read? Number 4, what do they think will happen after they finish the list?
Humans will have no purpose anymore in the world.
That is correct. Very good. How about the number 5? Yes?
The question is, in Arthur C. Clarke's story, The 9 Billion Names of God, as George and Chuck are leaving the laboratory and the computer finishes its job, they look up and see, and the group's answer is the stars going out.
Yes, very good. That is indeed correct. Now let's have another activity. With the same group, I want you to make a plot structure with the title or the story named The 9 Billion Names of God by Arthur C. Clarke. And I will only give you 3 minutes to finish the task. Alright? I guess everyone finished their stacks and the first presenter will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Now, very good. You are all presented your group activity. And now let's have a Candy get a half sheet of paper, please. Alright? Then after that, I am sorry. Not after. Since you already do the activity, which is the plot structure, and you presented very well, one thing that I appreciate about each of your presentation is that it was concise and the focus is our topic. So much for that. Since everyone has been presented very well, let's give them a best clap. Now, thank you so much. Go back to your proper seats and please align your chair. And get a half piece of paper because now we will have an individual activity. If you're done, alright, pass it in front. Thank you so much. Very good. You did very well. And now for your assignments. And now for your assignments in a long bond paper, alright, can you take note of your assignments? Now in a long bond paper, make a story plot about this. Make a story plot about the Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. And another assignment, read in advance about the poem The 7 Ages of Man by William Shakespeare. If you're done note-taking, before I dismiss this class, let me give you some short phrase or quotation that states, life is not a plot, but it's in details by Judy Fogle. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Thank you.